Why is it, and this is something that's always puzzled me, why is it that the left is defined by, there's certain values, and one of them is when you look at the right, you automatically think of racism, potential racism at least, dislike for gay people, homophobia. There's certain qualities that are always attributed to conservatives, and then there's certain qualities and these are social things, and that I'm not quite sure I understand. Like, why is it that the left is always associated in support of gay rights? The left is always associated in support of of all races and all genders, and
well, I think it's the dispossessed issue again. So imagine that we make these hierarchies, and they're hierarchies that are devoted towards a goal, and that the sum total of all those hierarchies is something like the patriarchy. Even though I hate that word, and I don't think anybody should use it. I don't like that word at all. But that's we're speaking within the confines of that theory.
Just defining how you're using it. What do you mean by the patriarchy?
Well, the patriarchy is the sum total of all Western hierarchies. Let's say it's the left. It's the radical leftist vision of the sum total of all Western hierarchies.
But it's always male.
Well, that's the theory, is that it's male dominated, and
patriarchy is a male-dominated word.
Well, and it's a funny thing because, of course, there's lots of sub-elements of the patriarchy that aren't male-dominated. So healthcare, for example, universities, the education system in general. There's lots of places where these sub-elements are female-dominated.
But
so
do you
I don't
think
know
that they're defined as the patriarchy? Do they define healthcare?
Well, it's a good question, Joe. I don't know what happens. If you have a sub-element of the patriarchy that's dominated by women, is that still the patriarchy? It's like the structure's still intact. It's still performing the same function. Well, now the women are running it. Well, is that the patriarchy? And the answer to that is, well, we're all vague about what the definition is, so we don't need to address that issue.